Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. We are going to do 5 minutes of Reiki followed by 5 minutes of free-for-all messages and or cards of the day. So to begin the Reiki, I am going to set the intentions for each of you for whatever will benefit each of you the most as individuals. If you have something more specific that you would like the Reiki to focus on, feel free to adjust that intention for yourself. Those of you who are watching this after the broadcast is over, please know that you can still receive just as much benefit from the Reiki as those who are here right now with me while I am live. So let's just get this Reiki started. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 11:39 here Mountain Time in the US. Just got distracted by a bird outside, sorry. And so we will be finishing up at 44 after the hour. Rena Sada, hey, hey. Spiritual enlightenment. I am fantastic, my dear. How are you? 4 more minutes left of Reiki. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. I do appreciate it. And for those of you who are sharing this video so that the Reiki can go out to more people, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that what it means? Good news? Yay. Everybody can use good news, right? Hello again, Ms. Bernadette. Sequoia, hello, welcome back. Glad to hear that you are great spiritual enlightenment. Three more minutes of Reiki. Two more minutes left on the Reiki. And one more minute left on the Reiki. It is. I'm about to drift off to sleep because everybody's being so quiet. Everybody but the snowplows going by on my street. Hey there, Willie Dog's mama. I am fantastic, my dear. How are you? All right, so that wraps up the Reiki. Let's open up the floodgates for free-for-all questions and/or messages of the day. Tell me, you guys, if you want a message of the day or a card of the day. I'm glad to hear that you're good. What action can you take for your lower back? Call me. Interesting, Carrie. So when I ask about your back, seriously, I have the Tower card coming up. So whatever you did is really giving you a hard time. You've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords right side up is taking quick action. Knight of Swords in reverse is shutting that down. Don't be taking any action. Baby that back. And then you also do have the Queen of Coins coming up. And the Queen of Coins Pentacles, people think coins and pentacles are all about money, but they also have to do with our tangible physical world and our tangible physical bodies. So when we see the Queen of Coins, what she's saying is take care of yourself, take good care of yourself. This seriously would be something like getting some kind of Reiki treatment or something like that. You do want to do whatever it takes to take care of this. So this would also be like hot water, cold water, or changing that out, things like that. But also baby that back. Don't be using it a lot. You did something serious to it. It's interesting. I don't see like a King of Swords didn't show up here. To me, that would be like a surgeon or a doctor. I don't see anything actually say going to a doctor, but obviously you do want to keep in mind that I am not a medical professional. So asking me what to do to about your back is not the same as going to a doctor. And, you might want to consider that. You might want to consider going to a doctor. That could be part of taking good care of yourself with that Queen of Coins. Okay, so next, is Sequoia's relationship with Christopher really over for good? Let's find out. It made me sleepy too. You're quite welcome, Spiritual Enlightenment, and you too, Rena. La, da, 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 da. It's not really over, Sequoia, but with this Eight of Pentacles, this is all about the spider making her web. This is about making plans to go on with your life without him. So even though it's not actually over, don't be waiting around for him. Be doing your own thing. Because part of that is doing your own thing is actually going to energetically make him more interested. If you're waiting around for him and feeling kind of blue and glum, nobody's really drawn to somebody who's blue and glum. If you're doing your own thing, making your own plans, having your own fun, that's when he gets drawn in, okay? All right, so that was for Sequoia. Let's see, COD for Spiritual Enlightenment. La da 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 da. COD for Spiritual Enlightenment. Nobody wants an MOD today. Okay. COD, COD, COD. Four of Arrows shows up in reverse. This just tells me that you're doing something in a different location than normal. This can be anything from having lunch to a different location to moving house. Something coming up in a different location for Spiritual Enlightenment. I know you just moved, so that's probably not you. Lisa. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it's hard to catch me before the timer goes off, isn't it? Okay, so you've been working part-time. When can Lisa expect to hear from a full-time job that she has already put in for? Will that be anytime by the end of this month? Once you get into the holidays, things get kind of tricky. I think you should keep putting in for other jobs, to tell you the truth. Will that be by the end of next month? Keep putting in for other jobs. I do have you hearing by the end of next month from a job that you've put in, but the tower is part of that answer. So what you're going to be hearing is, maybe they have some kind of hiring freeze, or their budget went all straight down the tubes, and now they're not hiring for that position or something like that. So what you're hearing is not exactly what you want to hear. I would say keep putting in new resumes. That's what this tells me. This card shows you just waiting and waiting and waiting to hear. You're not done. If you want a full-time job, you got to keep on getting yourself out there and putting yourself in front of people, honey bunny. Sorry, I know that's not what you were hoping to hear. Okay, so that was the timer. That means that I am finished with any kind of messages or CODs and questions. Thank you guys for being here and keeping me fresh and on my toes. I do appreciate all of your support, seriously. Let's see. You want a message of the day? When did you get goosebumps? Maybe I said something to somebody else that applies to you too. When you get goosebumps, that's time to pay attention for sure. It is snowing. It's been snowing since the middle of the night. It's getting kind of deep now. Right now I'm looking out on the branches of the trees and there's at least a couple inches just hanging out there. You made the mistake and drunk hot chocolate? Why is that a mistake? Oh, Reiki made you sleepy plus the hot chocolate. That's funny. I'm drinking hot chocolate too. You guys are quite welcome. Messages of the day are something new that I'm doing, Rena. I'm just using stones, reading stones, and getting messages of the day, where COD is a card of the day, so I read a card and get the message. That's what I'm thinking. It has to be something else, spiritual enlightenment, because you already moved. Has to be a meal in a different place. Maybe you're working in a different place tomorrow. Who knows? You're quite welcome. Yeah, it looks like you have put in for several, but I think you just got to keep on trucking, honey. Keep on putting in for several more. And here's the thing too, Lisa, you got to, I don't know if I want to say that. This is not the most positive statement you'll ever hear from me, but I know that when I used to be looking for jobs, during the holidays, it was always tough because things move slow in office buildings where the admin people would be interviewing you. There's all kinds of parties, vendors are coming in, taking people out to lunch. I mean, just nothing really is getting done unless it's just the bare basic skeleton stuff. So, I don't want to discourage you, but it might not be a bad idea to let yourself take a break over the holidays and then get back with it too. It was during Reiki. Oh, what do goosebumps mean Reiki-wise? I don't even know what that would mean. That's cool. That's a good idea, Lisa. Carrie just put in a good idea in the chat for you. Thank you for contributing that, Carrie. I like it that you guys help each other out. You're quite welcome, as Sand. That's a long time. There's two ways that can slice, though, with work. It can be that, you're inexperienced, you're good at what you do, blah, blah, all that good stuff, which I'm sure you're familiar with, and you know that because you're pitching it. And it can also be overqualified, or we're going to have to pay that lady way too much. Look how much experience she has. So it's a double-edged sword. Parts good and parts bad. Ah, well, that makes sense, Carrie. Thank you, Ms. Willie Dog's mama. I appreciate it. Everybody, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I think I said that, but it never hurts to say that again. I do appreciate you guys keeping me fresh and on my toes. Those of you who have shared this video, thank you, thank you. Those of you who have given thumbs ups, I appreciate that as well. Those of you who have scheduled and will be scheduling private readings with me, thank you very much. And those of you who have been scheduling Reiki with me or who will, thank you again. You guys are the reason that I get to do what I love to do for a living. So I really do appreciate you all. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you on the next video.